Hi, how are you, Charlotte? Good. I'll see if anyone else joins quickly or not. Thanks, Stream Elements. That's really nice. I didn't know I was live. Hi, Former. That's alright, I can just pull up the Discord chat on my phone. So you can just talk in the Discord chat. It's not as good, and I should probably try to link the channel with the Twitch chat at some point, so that the bot actually posts what you post in the Discord channel. So let's go. So day 15 is used primarily with time words. Okay, so until. Okay. That's up to a certain point in time. Many things I might not write today because I no longer believe them, but I wouldn't change them since I believed them at the time. Okay, so this is all about time and a sundial. Alright, so time. I'm going to need this. And here we go. So what kind of word do we want to create for time? Let's just do time for now. Oh, not just time. Something a bit more, I don't know, narrow. Because this is supposed to be a plural word by default. Hi, Finnick. Sure. I also pull up the document with phonology and romanization. Probably helpful to have. You didn't miss much, Charlotte. I was just asking what kind of words. It has to do with time. I don't know if you saw the prompt. So we have until and a quote prompt. Many things I might not write today because I no longer believe them, but I wouldn't change them since I believed them at the time. And this photo prompt is a sundial. So it's very straightforwardly time. So how do they deal with time? Do they have sundials? It's a pretty simple device, so I'm going to say that yeah, they do. No, I haven't, because Lexember is done anyway. So I'm just waiting a bit. I'm going to yell at several people anyway soon, so... I'm not sure I mean, that's very cultural. I was thinking of something more... something easier to have on hand or to refer to. Not a very large thing that would be a one-time thing, or... Like, it should be not like Stonehenge, more like our churches which have clocks on them. Something that would be present in every village or settlement. Hi, Ascensus. But, well, still, a large solar calendar, well, a solar calendar would need to be pretty large. Because it's, one, it's a building, and two, it needs to be in a fixed location to work. Because if you go further south or north, you are going to run into problems with conversions. Yeah, I'll just link it. File, recent, I think it's, yeah. Review in Explorer, and this one too, because they're not in the same folder. I'm just going to send two documents, as usual. That's for Lexember, and this is for the documentation of the language, which is very incomplete, and I have to work on it a bit to streamline everything that was said. In order to, well, before the next grammar stream. This one is for Lexember, and the next stream, next Saturday I think, is going to be for world building. No problem. So what other words can we do? And how would they be used? Workday, oh, so it would be changing with the seasons. So instead of like half the day, it would always be the amount of time the sun is up. Something like that. Yeah. You just really want to spell Gothic, right, Fennec? Or sun time, rather. Or sun length. Oh, really? um... Oh, yeah, it can be. Like, a sundial is essentially just like part of a disc and a rod. That's it. It just needs to be orientated the right way for the location, or just have the sections of it be somewhat adjusted to the location too. So in theory, it's pretty easy to have the parts for it. You just need to have the science too, but that can be trial and error. So we need to... Oh no, that's not what I wanted to copy. We also need a word for time, which would be a period of time. And do we have a word for sun? We do not. Can we? Sure. Oh no, that's not the front one. That's the back one. Which one would that be? I'm going to go with that one. And that's... I think that's it. Is it rounded? Yes, it is. Yes, there is vowel harmony. You can check the doc. The vowel harmony is not described, I think. What is it? No, it's just not even typed in. But yes, there have been talked of vowel harmony. And you can check the nominal phrase in the number. Yeah, nominal number. You can see there is some vowel harmony happening. We also need a word for sun, I reckon. Which I'm ruling is ton. No, because we already have ton for navigate the sea or something like that. Do we really not have... Oh, we could use a simple trick where they would know that the sun is a star, and the word for stars is hanbe, which would mean that ki hanbe would work. Which is pronounced weirdly. Oops. Yeah. I need to check that. Yes. Oh no, that's pre-initialized. We are going to need to work on the allophony for the B to always be pre-nasalized instead of a nasal and then the B. And I forgot a vowel. To keep with the actual prompt, I probably want to add something like until. I can type. Oh, no, I think that's fine. I don't think we need to be more accurate than this. Oh yeah. I'm going to use that one Fennec suggested. Oh no, that's pattern nasal. My bad. Alright, so I need 3 words here. Maybe periods of time can be dropped in favor of hours. I'm going with this one here. So that's not it. Yes. So sun hours is going to be weird, because we still have to define how our compounding works. Did we not use that already? We had some compounding going on in an earlier prompt. I'm pretty sure of that. We used resultative nouns, and I think we also used, yeah, genitive constructions. But we did not use compounding proper. Exactly because we had not decided how it could be done. So, I mean, it does fit with the genitive constructions. Kind of. There we go. Well, yeah, I'm doing it in January, I know. Having it be a genitive construction would mean it's likely an idiom. Okay, I think that's overwhelmingly in favor. So, since it's an idiom, we can play a bit. Yeah. Yes, it is Fennec. So, but here I could see both structures. It could be the hours from the sun, or the sun from the hours, because it fits within the time when it's up. I'm going to get rid of that one. Don't think we need that. So it could be one of those. Yeah, see, I'm not sure which one makes the most sense. To me, both work. I like the sound of the first one better. Oh, so you would use something more locative. Or we could straight up use define a preposition on top of that. I think we're going to go with the preposition. That's something that articulates. For now, yeah, we are going to assume that. Like, we are translating this as hours just because it's a division of time within the day. But the exact number doesn't matter for now. Like, we really don't care. We could have 20 hours in our day. They just would be a bit longer than the one we have now. I'm going to make an adposition that articulates with one thing being above another. And which one is above or under which is going to be just word order. And what can it be? Someone give me a word. Or I'm going to go with under actually. Yeah, sure. And this would be hours under the sun. And I'm not going to bother with the pronunciation for that, because we have everything above or below. And that's a fine day 15. Let's go with day 16 now. Oh, and this is just years. I have a question for you guys. Can you hear whispering from time to time? In my stream, not just in your head. I know you're crazy, so... Okay. But, yeah, okay, that's normal. French, really? I wonder why. Donc autant que tu parles fort. Yeah, so it's actually no use whispering. We might just have a speak up. How many of you actually speak French? Alright. Sur le côté. À la droite. Yeah, you're going to hear a bit of clattering and everything. Sorry about that. It shouldn't be very, very long. So, we need a word for years. Actually, this fits. Now you had a perfectly good one just before. I'm going to use this one for whatever we come up with next.
Putain, tu m'as fait peur. Tais-toi.
No, it has nothing to do with ice. Actually, I'm going to go with that. Do we have a word for life? Maybe we have here. We do not have a word for life. I was thinking of something like a life as in a period of time, a lifetime. But seasons works great. Actually, no, years works quite well that way. Huh. I'm actually uncertain because I kind of want to have seasons be the same word as years, as a year at least. So this means seasons. And without any derivation, it would also mean a year. And here we are going to make a note of that. Yeah. Well, we don't know yet for the climate, so this will be determined next stream. Now I'm going to go with A. So yeah, we don't yet know how the climate works and where it is in the planet, even. So for now, I'm going to say at least 2. I mean, maybe, we don't know. No, actually, we do know that the island is not that big. Do we need to add anything for that prompt? Well, a tiny planet has a lot of implications that I really do not want to deal with, so I'm just going to go with Earth-like for now. Or I'm just going to go with Earth-like, not even for now. So, anything to add to that prompt? I don't think we're lacking anything. For the prompt, at least. We could always find something to add. To exit Subas to do something. Yeah, we can kind of want something like lifetime. We could go with the same construction here. Have a word for life. Or just not bother with this one and just go with the next prompt. I was thinking of years under the life. Something like that. You think the same at position, Bob? But it does seem like a fairly big concept. So I would rather have its own word. I'm going to have polysemy on Ebbets. Because I think it fits within that. I think I'm going to go with that. And day 17. To make short or too short, to hop on one foot, practice trickery or deception. That's very interesting polysemy. I sit on a man's back, chucking him and making him carry me, and yet I show myself and others that I am very sorry for him, and wish to eat his lot by all possible means, except by getting off his back. So this would be about deception mainly, I guess. Here we have a sick leaf, and it's still a Wikipedia link. Hi, Kiwi. That's a good one, actually, yeah. Do we really not have a word for bird? We really don't. No, we don't. I'm going to put back at the randomization. So, what's the word for birds? That works. So that's... No, no, yes. That one is... I'm going to find it, yeah. Oh, yeah, you are correct. That's an approximate, yeah. My bad. I don't remember how to type that one. Nope. Yes. I did, I absolutely did. I can't... yeah. There you go. I'm just checking everything now, so I don't have to do it later. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, okay, should be fine. By the way, the links I posted above are self-updating. It's on my Google Drive, so once it's done exporting the PDF, it syncs and it's updated. It should take 45 minutes for you. So what else? We need... I think we had that construction. Yeah, one who... yeah, that's with appending one. Or rather, key. You're going very Hitchcock on that one. Oh, yeah, I was still going with the birds. Oh, yeah, I wanted... I'm not going to bother with the pronunciation. to give a bad omen or to expect bad things to happen. Maybe. Ça marche. To die. Do we want to link that to an earlier definition or to have it on its own? Oh, hang on a second, I have a call. Oui. Ok, tu pourras rentrer ta voiture, Fanny est en train de bouger là. Voilà, appelle-la, elle, du coup, celle qui a la clé du portail. À tous. And I'm back. Well, it depends. Is death a good or a bad thing in their culture? Like, do you meet daddy only by going at sea? So, would they need a burial at sea? Would they have a process where when they die they need to be buried at sea, or they don't, like, have the good stuff happen? Yeah, but all of that is to be determined during the world building stream, not during the world building stream. So I'd rather have some pretty generic words for now. Well, do we want separate words for to die and to kill? Or do we want, for instance, to die would be intransitive, I die. But I die him would be he kills me. Well, the object of the verb is actually the agent, in a way. Well, rather the subject would always be. Well, wait, no, I'm saying shit, because this is a genitive absolutive, so we cannot really make the English parallels. I'm going to go with those definitions. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I meant. It does make both equivalents. Yeah, I'm going to go with mid for this one. Oh, yeah, that's orthographical, and this is not. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And this one, I'm going to ask for a subjectively worse sound. Something more brutal, so perhaps plosive into dorsal fricative. I think that's enough, yeah? Alright, I'm going to have to leave you for a few minutes. I need to load a few things in the car. I'll be back in 10 minutes. They do not contrast. It does not matter which one it is. I rule that typically it's always M before B and N before D or T, because that way we keep it labial and dental alveolar. But if orthographically you have N then B, then it would always be a prenasalized B. Oh, actually, yeah, I see your point. I just forgot. And yeah, I'm going to be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Well, I'm just waiting for my brother to show up, so he's the one who called me a few minutes earlier, and he was 2 minutes away, so it should be soon. In the meantime, yeah, for NB and MB, their equivalent is just that I prefer orthographically to have MB and ND, or MP and NT, depends. Just because it's closer. Actually, no, we only have it with B and D. Ignore that. But yes, they are perfectly equivalent. And when we define compounding, or if we have suffixes or prefixes that cause N and B to be together, then it would be the same as, it would just be a prenasalized B. That's about it. Yeah, Charlotte, I'm just taking a bit of a break, just for 10-15 minutes. I'll be right back.
Pas grand-chose, tu fais surtout la machin, tout ça.
Ouais, ok.
Donc tu vois, il y a ça, ça, et ça fait la Il est mort. Il a fait sa vie. Zou.
Ah, merci.
Ah, mais avec un peu plus d'autorité, s'il te plaît. Elle est fine.
La masse, ici.
Allez, go.
Non, je vais lui filer une oreille avec son bâton. C'est parfait. Tu veux le biscuit? Là. Alright, so it turns out I'm just on dog sitting duty for 10 minutes, so I'm still here. Just not very active. But actually, I'm just going to resume for now, and I'll have to cut it again for 5 minutes a bit later. Alright, so I think that's enough for this day. Let's do 18, because we still have a lot to go through. So what prompts? Paina, landing place out of canoes or of waves, landing. So this is a place where you end up. A beach. Only the guy who isn't rowing has time to rock the boat. So this is about boats. Isn't that nice? Has there been... Oh, yeah. My bad. I just clicked on the wrong scene. Yeah, I mean, the main reason I don't have the face cam on every time is that I don't always wear a top, and that's not really appropriate for a stream. Or for most things. But yeah, boats. Types of boats.
On connaît ça, je pense qu'on a même sous-sol. Ouais,
Yeah, we can... Can I have words? Like either definitions or just words in the language. That fits. Just so you know, zob in French is just slang for deck. And large boats, I think we already had a word for a vessel for transport on water. That's all of them. So large boats would be something else. Can I get another word? Well, yeah, that works. Yeah, with a trill and this. So this is indeed a noun, as well as this one and this one. Alright, that's pretty nice. I would like oars. I don't think we had a word for a sail. Okay, not in this one at least. And neither in this one. Larger boats and teamwork. That works, yeah. Oh no, it also works in the plural, I think. How do we phrase that? Because teamwork is very much Englishy. There. So I want oars, and I don't remember the name for the stick that gondola drivers, I guess, use. The one you use to guide yourself in the water. Miku for what? Oars or... I'm going to go with that. And for a stick to guide the boat in the water. What could it be? Do we have stick? No, we don't. There. That way we have both. I'm just going to look it up anyway. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it does function as a rudder, and it's actually just an oar on a gondola. So yeah, it's pretty much just that. Just so it's a tiny bit less transparent. The IPA really gives it away. Because that way you can put the Hatsune Miku in the vocaliole. Here you go. I think I'm going to go with day 19 now. It's been what, an hour and 10 minutes? 104 days. That's 15 minutes a day. It's okay. Well, actually no, we're lacking a few things. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, that one. At some point I'm going to have to run through all the IPA ones and replace all the normal Gs, in solo Gs, by this. How do we do this for to propel a boat? We could use da without any derivation. That's, yeah, sure. Yeah. You did not miss much, just day 18, which is about boats. So, day 19 now. To break up a piece of bread, they can make penicillin out of moldy bread. They can sure make something out of you. That's not nice. Alan, what the fuck? I'll learn why. We are going to completely ignore the photo prompt. It didn't happen. It doesn't exist. I think he just typed the keywords like bread into Wikimedia, because all the images in Wikimedia are free of any rights and everything, so he knew he could just use them. This is obviously about bread. I'm going to go with this actually. It's a bit closer to the actual pronunciation. Yeah, I made a mistake here and here, and that should be good. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go with they have some kind of bread. Oh, do you not have... No, we don't have a word for bread already. So what's bread? I just noticed we aren't using Q or C. I'm sorry, what? I can read that, but I'm not reading that on stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's some type of bread. It's some cereal that is done into a flour mixed with water and maybe salt because they are close to the sea, and maybe some kind of butter or oil. We'll have to discuss which kind of bread it is exactly during the world building streams. Yeah, maybe the C is actually just both daddy's sweat. And we are not going to talk about seafoam. So, what's the word for bread? I mean, bread would be correct here. Yeah, I know you didn't, but I'm not going to say that on stream. I don't know if I want such a long word for just bread. I'm actually not aware of a language in which bread is more than 2 syllables. Yeah, Edo works. Well, Edo. Huh. Actually, this is interesting. Because that's something we haven't defined in the grammar. What happens if two vowels are next to each other? Are they each nucleus? Or is there some kind of semi-vowel that gets inserted? Like kiedo instead of ki-edo? What do you mean it's fricative? Oh, edo, yeah. You're right. The orthography really is tripping me up. Like this is absolutely unintuitive to me. I guess I'm going to have to determine that before the next stream anyway. How two vowels next to each other work. I'll see. What else can we do with this? To break off a piece of bread. I'm going to add some polysemy. Or rather, a homophone. It's not really polysemy if it's not even the same grammatical class, is it? Oh, I know. I know it's like half my fault. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Pour remporter le tir. Super.
Un bisou à ton frangin.
Ouais.
C'était sympa. C'est pas le temps, incroyable.
Il est revenu. Richtig. Attends. So yeah, to share, sorry I had to go to my brother a bit. Not that it's not something I do usually, but you know, usually I'm not streaming when he comes. So kiddo is a noun and it's singular. We are going to have to determine a way to make the singular nouns that have a different meaning be plural again. Like, how do you say pieces of bread? Or earlier, how do you say several tricksters? Because this is from a verb. Or, no, this is actually from a noun. So this... I'm going to modify that actually. So yeah, there are plenty of points in the grammar that needs work. Alright, day 20. Can you load? Thanks. To have the smell of blood that might attract tigers. What's that about, Charlotte? A cynic is a man who, when he smells flour, looks around for a coffin. Right, so that's about blood, smell, maybe death and burial. Hang on a second, my dog is crying. I'm going to see what he has. Us. Yeah. Can you speak? That's it. I'm back. Searching for a prefix for... A prefix for what? For making the nouns plural again? And grey for as a noun, yeah? Well, not a noun, I mean a word. Well, the colour grey, yeah, sure. I'm not sure we're going to treat it as... Yeah, sure, that works. Yeah, I'm going to also have to smell. Flowers, maybe. blood, because why not? And that's something that attracts is a bait. Actually, I'm going to make it a verb, and we're going to derive the noun from it. Yeah, but a storm would come from the sky, so probably better to link it with that. Maybe we could just displace grey into this. So that we can maybe have grey be linked with the birds in the first place. I mean, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds is in black and white, so why not? Linked with that an adjective. What for, Fennec? Because there's quite a few options there. Oh yeah, we could tie that into, where was it? Wind, I think. No, Pighow sounds fine for that. So sky is Kong, so what is it? Here. I'm going to add no, grey cannot be the same word. It becomes a bit harder to talk about non-grey skies. Actually, I'm going to go with this. This. I wouldn't say dark shade, just something obfuscated. Maybe it could mean to hide. Because, like, color means skies, so it's not really about a dark shade. Because skies can be plenty of shades. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure about grey here. Well, not in those connotations, I mean, not in the prompt. In the prompt, I think it fits. That works, yeah. Blood. Actually, that works, yeah, for... Yeah, that's the one. And this is this one. Jine. Yeah, that works, I think. So now we just have blood and bait. That's a lot of monosyllables. But I don't mind. Oh, no. And bait. I'm going to manage and not mess up IPA and romanization. Well, that's going to be for next word, I think. Unless you have another suggestion for day 20. But if you don't, I'm just going to skip to day 21. Yeah, alright. Day 21. To stick something into branches or a bush. Specifically, oh, okay. To stick branches into one's hair. Life is full and overflowing with the new, but it is necessary to empty out the old to make room for the new to enter. That is a picture that is wholly unrelated to the other prompts. So I'm going to... Do we have a word for hair? Yes, we do. Right, we do. I mean, I guess. Oops. Forgot space. What else can we extract from this? Be careful with the summoning. And what was it? Do we want that as an adjective or to be full? Do we want that as an adjective or do we want that as a verb? Well, I'm going to let you suggest words and or definitions while I go and make some coffee. Yeah, a verb that would mean to be full. To not be able to contain anything more. Yeah, but Charlotte, what for? You can just throw out words. I'm not going to know which word you intend them for. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to go just in the order then. You had proposed this one, which is this. Then you had Vuzma. Actually, I'm going to go with Bartik.
This one good.
Yeah, so then we have Vuzma. Sorry, I was just going to fetch the coffee. What is this? I think that's it. Just checking. Yes. I kind of prefer that one, I think. And this is plosive. Yeah, Ajadi. Right. How many are left? 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31. 10 left. And we've done 8 day. That's nice. Since you are running low on energy, I'm going to let you sleep. Because I think it's quite late for you right now, Charlotte. And actually Fennec too, maybe. Aren't you in Australia? Are you trying to say see you? Oh. Well, yeah, but you kinda need it. Like, sleep is for the weak, but you can be strong if you don't sleep. So really, it's a trade-off. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I think for Fennec it's like 3 or 4 hours more. No, plus UTC plus 12 is like New Zealand. So for Fennec it should be plus 10, maybe plus 11. So it should be, yeah, 2 to 3 hours more than you. Well, Yalanda is fun, but it's been 2 hours, and I'll probably stream more of Lexember after the world building stream. An hour behind me? Oh, an hour behind Charlotte. Oh, you're in the UK. That's weird. I really thought you were in Australia. I mean, yeah, it's the holidays, so maybe you're just not in Australia for now. Anyway, I'm going to go and stream more of this after the world building stream, which is next week. Have a good one.